guys, it's Naya India and welcome to my YouTube video. So today we are going to be doing a Q&A, as you guys can tell by the title. The last Q&A that I did, I believe that I had like 8,000 followers and I now have 15,000 followers. Thank you guys so much, by the way. I just hit 50k about a few days ago and I'm now at 15.3k, I believe. So obviously, like with me growing and things like that, a lot of people want to know more about me and I'm here to deliver. Without further ado, let's just get into the questions. So the first question I have is, how old are you? When's your birthday and your zodiac sign? I am 17 years old. My birthday is November 15th, 2006 and I am a Scorpio. Someone else asked, what made you start content creating? So it's actually a funny story. So this girl that lives in my city, about a couple years ago, she would make like all these Skims unboxings and like all these like Jordan unboxings and Dunk unboxings. I was like, oh my gosh, like in nail appointments and like hair appointments and things like that. I was like, oh my gosh, like this is actually something I want to do, because like as you guys know, like I always made YouTube videos like when I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? And like throughout middle school, like back when like Snapchat was like a lot bigger, I would always like vlog on like my private story, and like I always knew that like I wanted to be famous when it came to social media in like some way, shape or form. So like obviously like this is what I do now, you know what I mean? So that's what made me start content creating. Someone else asked, do you have a boyfriend? I do not have a boyfriend. I actually get that question like a lot. I don't have a boyfriend, guys. Someone asked, how tall are you? I am 5'1". Someone said, what's your advice for people who want to become an influencer? I really don't want to answer like any influencer questions because I already made a YouTube video about that. So yeah, but I like, it's not really that big of a deal. Like I can just like, what I would say to someone who wants to become an influencer, I would basically say like just start, you know what I mean? Like just go for it, you know what I'm saying? Like no one can stop you, you know what I'm saying? And if you're scared about like people judging you, just remember like it's your future and not theirs, and be consistent. Someone else asked, how do you manage being in high school and being an influencer? Probably because I do influencing the same place that I do high school from. If anyone did not know, I graduate this year. I'm a senior in high school and I do online school. I do not go to a physical building. Sometimes even when I'm like in class, sometimes I literally film while I'm in class. So yeah. Someone said, what's your dream brand to collaborate with? My dream brands to collaborate with at the moment is Skims, Rhode, Florence by Mills, Summer Fridays, Elf Cosmetic. Because my other dream brands that I want to collaborate with, I actually just completed a Ordinary collaboration. So yeah. Someone said, what's your favorite accomplishment? My favorite accomplishment is obviously hitting 10K. I honestly thought that I could never do it and I did it, and I thank God and I thank you guys every day. My other favorite accomplishment would definitely be getting my permit test and passing my permit test on the first try. I actually just got my permit about, I want to say like a couple weeks ago. So yeah, I got it on the first try. I passed on the first try. You know, that was light work, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's definitely my two favorite accomplishments at the moment. Someone said, how do you deal with hate? I don't deal with hate. Honestly, like when it comes to hate, I always like, it's either the accounts that don't have anything on their profile, no profile picture, and if they do have something on their profile picture, they're not better looking than me and they probably don't have as much money as I do. Yeah, show me a ban, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's how I deal with hate. I don't deal with it. And as I'm growing into like a more mature person, of course I still have my childish ways. I will never stop being myself. But like when I'm like maturing, like when it comes to like, you know, growing older and older, I have learned to just block people instead of arguing with them in my comments, or I just delete their comment. And if they find themselves commenting the same thing that I just deleted, I'm going to block you. And if you keep making accounts, I'm going to keep blocking you until I feel like that blocking you is not cutting it, and then I'm gonna, you know, clock your teeth, you know what I mean? But yeah. Someone said, do you ever get depressed? I do get depressed. You guys probably, I feel like the only way that you can tell that I'm depressed is if like A, I'm not posting anything on TikTok, and B, my reposts, because first of all, I repost everything, but I rarely repost anything sad. If I'm in that mood, I'm obviously going to repost something sad because it's relatable and I'm going to repost it, you know what I mean? It's not for attention or anything. I just feel like that, you know, I'm just going to repost it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I do get depressed all the time. I just try not to show it on my social media because I feel as if like as an influencer, if you're like showing that you're depressed and if you're like showing everyone that you're sad, and if you're making content and you sound like an Igor meaning like you sound all gloomy and sad and things like that, people, that's gonna like bleed onto people, you know what I mean? Like what you put out is how people feel. Like if you put out positivity, you know, people are going to feel positive, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't ever want anyone to feel sad about anything on my page. I don't want anyone to be upset about anything on my page. Like, I want everyone to have a good time, you know. You're here for a good time and a long time, you know what I mean? So yeah, like, I try not to post anything like super sad or depressing, if that makes sense. How do you feel about being Frenchie? I see that you have all of their products. I love being Frenchie. I don't call it being Frenchie, I call it Frenchie, but same thing. I love Frenchie so much. I actually just got one of their new scents. It's called Bergamot Cedar. It smells really good. My favorite scent by Frenchie is definitely Solar Fleur for sure. But other than that, yeah, like, I absolutely love Frenchie. Like, I feel like that, like, one of my long-term goals is to like be invited to like a Frenchie event, or like a Frenchie like brand trip. Like, I would love that. I would absolutely like adore that. Someone else asked, why don't you put your family on your socials? I don't put my family on my socials because A, they don't like being filmed, and B, I really don't really want any of like my little ones, because I'm the oldest of my generation. I don't really want any of like the children on my social media, because, like, you know, people are creeps out there, and you know, they are unfortunately attracted to children, and I don't really know if that's something I want to risk at all, because men are so thirsty to the point where they will undress you with their eyes, you know what I mean? And that is not what we want over here. So yeah, I think that it's just best if I do keep the kids off of my social media. But if it does come to like a point in time where I want to film like with one of my cousins or like my little sister or something, my sister is 13, but like if it comes to like a time where I want to film one of them, then I may or may not do it. I don't know, we'll just have to see what's in the future. But as of right now, I just never did it, and plus I'm not a family content creator, so yeah, that's why. What's your favorite stores to shop at? My favorite stores to shop at is definitely H&M. H&M fits my aesthetic very well. Definitely Aerie, it fits my aesthetic really well as well. Spencer's for graphic tees. Shein has really cute clothes too. I really like Shein's jeans. Oh, that rhymed. I really like their jeans. I really like their cargos and things like that. So yeah, I'm definitely a Shein girly through and through. Yeah, that's pretty much it. This question may sound weird, but when did you start your period? I haven't started my period yet, and I'm wondering if it's too late. I'm 13, by the way. It's not too late. I mean, if you're 13, you know what I mean? Like, if you haven't started, some people are late bloomers. I actually started my period, I believe I was 9 or 10 when I started my period. I was an early bloomer. I started wearing bras, I believe, in like second grade, first grade, somewhere around that, like, is when I started wearing bras. I started developing very early. You guys have to understand that, like, not everybody's body is the same. Everybody's body is totally different. Some boys, they start puberty later than others, and some girls, they start their periods and puberties and things like that later than others as well. If you're 13 and you haven't started your period yet, that's totally fine. You're probably just a late bloomer. Things like that happen, you know what I'm saying? It's not that big of a deal. Someone else asked, do you want kids? I do want kids. I want to be a boy mom really bad. I want my son so bad. I obviously want to make sure that, like, I'm either engaged or married first. Either way, a ring needs to be on this finger. I need to make sure that, like, you know, I'm financially stable. I want to be able to provide. I want my kids to get bullied for having mommy's money, you know what I mean? I want my kids to be in a safe environment. I need to make sure that I have my life together and I've lived my life as much as I want to live it before I bring a child into this world. You know what I mean? I want to be able to travel to all the places that I want to travel to. I want to be able to do what I want to do without having to worry about, oh my gosh, do we bring the baby's car seat? Who's going to watch the baby? Like, I want to be able to, like, get up and go without having to worry about another human being. And plus, I really don't like the idea of having responsibility over another human being as well. I just don't like it. I like peace and I like quiet. Like, and as you guys know, like, I'm an influencer. I want to be able to film without having to worry about, like, a child screaming in the background. So with that being said, like, yeah, like, you know, definitely later down the line, I definitely want to have a kid before I'm 35, but no earlier than, like, I want to say like 28 is when I want to have a kid. So yeah. What's your dream life? I definitely want to live in either Dallas or Austin, Texas, but LA the most. LA is like, would be like my number one choice. I want to live in like a high-rise penthouse. I want to have, you know, a dream car. I want to have a pink car. That's my dream car. I want to have like a little dog. I want to be able to, I want to be like a really known influencer. I want to be verified on social media. I want to go to all these brand trips. I want to, you guys know how like Katie Fang, she has like a collab with a Glow Recipe, and she's in stores. And Monet McMichael, she has a collab with Sniff. I want to have a collab with a brand. That's like literally my dream, is to have like my own collab. Demetria Diaz just got her collab with like Beginning Boutique. So like, yeah, like that's like my like #1 goal, is to have like my own collection like with the brand. I would love that. I want to be that influencer that's like never home. Like I'm always like working meaning like on a brand trip or like to a brand event or something like that. Like yeah, like I don't know, like that's definitely like the life for me. I would love that life for sure. Yasmina and Jayla, I literally just I saw what you guys said. I love you guys. I love you guys so much, Yasmina and Jayla. They're really cute. I love them so much. I'm gonna put their ads right here. They're really cute. What makeup products do you use? I don't wear makeup. I don't wear makeup. I just have like a really good skincare routine. And this comes to my next question. What's your skincare rundown? Okay, so first I use Tower 28 and La Roche-Posay sprays and mists on my face. And then I use the Ordinary Milky Toner or the Ordinary Glycolic Acid Toner. It really helps my face a lot. And then I use La Roche-Posay Dark Spot Corrector Serum. And then I use their B5 Serum. And then I use the Ordinary B5 Serum. And I just now started using the Ordinary Clarifying Balancing Serum. And then after that I use La Roche-Posay moisturizers. I have 2 moisturizers by them. And then I use their Skin Protectant, and then I use their SPF. And then after that I go in and put my Florence by Mills eye patches on, and then I go ahead and do my face roller. And if I want to wear a face mask, I'll put that on after. And after I do that, I usually do Laneige lip balm in Summer Fridays lip oil. And after that, I'm pretty much done. So that's my skincare rundown. Someone said, you look so clean. What's your secret? Glowy skin and a really cute outfit. That's my secret. And moisturized lips and white teeth. Is the way you act on TikTok actually you in real life? Yes, of course it is. I actually just got into an altercation like I don't even want to say a few weeks, I want to say like a couple weeks ago with this girl. She's a content creator as well. She has about like 10K. I had unfollowed her, and I also removed her from my following, and she asked me why, because she noticed it. And I was like, you know, like your content doesn't really like amuse me, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't really find anything funny. I don't find anything relatable. I don't find your content interesting. I'm pretty sure that there's some people out there that feel the same way about me, and that's okay. I know that my content and my personality is not going to be for everyone. And she basically asked me how don't I find her content like interesting and like entertaining. I basically told her like, you know, like you seem very you seem like too much for me, you know what I'm saying? Like now I'm a lot. I'm like a whole lot, you know. You guys see me in everybody's comment sections clocking tea. You see me everywhere, you know what I'm saying? But like she's like a lot, like a lot. Like I'm a lot, but I have class with it, you know what I'm saying? Like you can tell that I'm not no hood rat. You can tell that like I'm not extra, you know what I'm saying? But like with her, it definitely gives like ghetto hood rat, you know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that, but that's just not my cup of tea. And then she was like, well, the way that I act on social media isn't even me in real life. And I said, now that's where you fucking up at. You're trying to put on this like impression for social media, and that's not even you for real, you know what I'm saying? Now the way that I act on social media, this is like that's my life. Like this is what I do like on a day-to-day basis without the camera shining on me, you know what I'm saying? So I try to be like as like relatable and as not out of touch as I possibly can, you know what I'm saying? Especially like with my content, especially with me having a following and things like that, and especially with being like a person who like everyone loves watch, not everyone, but like a lot of people love watching and things like that. So yeah, like definitely I'm definitely the same person on and off social media, and there's no doubt in my body about that. You know, take it how you want to take it. And yeah, what does your life outside of social media look like? Quiet, calm, you know? So yeah, calm and quiet. Oh my gosh, you guys can barely see me. You guys could literally barely see me. I am so sorry about that. What's your damn. What's your definition of self-care? My definition of self-care is definitely staying in the house. You know, you have on cozy clothes, you have on clean, cozy clothes. I said clean cozy clothes. Clean cozy clothes. You know, you have on your face mask or your skincare is all done, whatever you do. You have a good beverage, you have a little snack, and you're watching your favorite show and you're just chilling. That's definitely like my 100% like my definition of self-care, like always. I still have some more coffee in here. Someone said, how do you not get bored with content creating? It seems so boring and I don't think that I could do it well. You know, it's not for everyone, most definitely, but I definitely want to say that the reason why I don't get bored of it is because it's something that I actually want to do. I'm not doing it to show off my lifestyle. I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it because this is something that I've been wanting to do for like a long time. I just didn't know how to do it. And when I started seeing it on TikTok, I just piggybacked off that. And yeah, like that's definitely how I don't get bored. It's because, you know, this is genuine. This is for me. This is what I want to do. You guys probably don't know this, but I used to work at the mall. I worked at my local mall like a few months ago. I wasn't even there for a month. You know, working is just not for me. I like doing what I love, and that's being an influencer. That's making money off social media. It's making money off doing something that I actually enjoy. It's not worrying about like when to clock in, not worrying about having to get up early in the morning, not worrying about like who's gonna take me home because I don't have a car or a license. I only have a permit. So like, yeah, like, you know, like being able to do what I love, like within the comfort of my own room, that's like a blessing. 100%. Same thing with school, like being able to get my education in the comfort of like my own room. It's a blessing and it's amazing. So yeah, that's how I don't get bored. It's because this is me. So yeah. Someone said, not a question, but congratulations on 14K. I just saw it. I actually hit 15K, but thank you so much. Someone said, not a question, but I thought you were in college. The way you carry yourself is everything and I love you. I love you so much. Thank you so much. I am not in college. I am a senior in high school. I actually don't want to go to college. College isn't for me and college is not for everyone. So don't come for me when I say that, but like, yeah, college, I don't see myself, you know, and I hate school. I'm not a school person. I'm not really a school, like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to go to school. Like, absolutely not. Like, that's pretty much why I do online school. Like, school is just not for me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really see myself going to college. You know what I'm saying? I just want to graduate, get my diploma, and go on about the rest of my life. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Someone said, I like the way you treat your supporters and how you're not a bougie influencer. It feels like we're friends in real life. That's literally the vibes that I want so freaking bad. I hate those influencers that make it seem like they have fans. Like, you don't have fans, bro. I don't care how many followers you have. You don't have fans. You have supporters. You know what I mean? You have besties. That's what I call my supporters. I call them besties. You know what I mean? Because, like, I genuinely feel like that, like, everyone, like, on my TikTok, everyone that I'm mutuals with and everyone who like even I'm not mutuals with, you know what I mean? I feel like everyone, like my whole entire community of best friends on TikTok, I feel like that we are all like just one big group chat. I feel like that we're all friends. I feel like we're all family. I feel like that like everyone is gorgeous, and if you guys haven't noticed, everybody that follows me and everybody that loves and supports me, they're bad bitches. I only hang around bad bitches. You can't sit with us if you're not a bad bitch. I try to communicate with you guys as much as possible. I try to go live as much as possible. I try to reply to all of my comments as much as possible. I try to interact with your guys' posts. Now, this is definitely something that I have to say and I have to disclose in this video. If I do not interact with your posts, it's because it does not come on my For You page, and I feel really bad when that happens because like I see all of you guys commenting on my stuff, but I don't comment on your stuff because I don't see it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like that, and I just want to let you guys know that like that's not me. That's not me being rude. It's just the fact that it doesn't show up on my For You page and I don't know why. I usually have to go to my friends tab to see your posts and I hate going there. But yeah, with that being said, like that's definitely, I'm glad that you guys feel that way. That's definitely like the vibe that I want to create. 100%. I love you guys so much. I can definitely like, I can say this with like full confidence that I have like the best freaking community on TikTok. I just can't stress that enough. You know what I mean? Like I have like bad bitches. You guys are like bad bitches and I love you guys so much. Like, let's all get married and kiss. Someone said, what's your type? My type is definitely over 6 foot. I prefer over 6'2". Brown skin or dark skin. definitely kind of like a golden retriever boy. Like, I like romantic boys. I love lovey-dovey boys. I love boys who love love, you know what I mean? I love boys who would like worship, like I want a boy who would like worship the ground that I walk on and like, you know, like just like adore me, you know what I mean? Like, I like boys who like send songs to their girlfriends and like say like, this reminds me of you, or you look like this song, and da da da. Like, I love that, you know what I mean? I love boys who like are respectful towards women, all the women in his life, you know what I mean? Like, I love that. I love boys who like, I love boys who like won't let me like go to sleep stressed. Like, I love boys who just like who are very caring, and like I said, a golden retriever, you know what I mean? Like, I love that. So like, yeah, that's my type. Tall, brown, dark, and golden retriever. I also don't like boys who are super skinny. Like,
she don't want no puppy, she want a big dog.
Like, I can't date a bird chest, you know what I mean? Like, my boy, he has to have like either muscles or like some weight, you know what I'm saying? Or like big and bulky, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need no, I don't want a stick figure, you know what I'm saying? Like, give me a little you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. What are some goals you have for yourself? So some goals that I have for myself is definitely getting a car by February of 2025. Going on a brand trip pretty soon. If not this year, then definitely next year. Hitting 50K by New Year's. And getting one of my dream brand collabs. So yeah, that's definitely my goals as of right now. Someone asked, do you have boys wanting to date you for the fame? I prefer following more than fame. I prefer someone to say she has a following more than she's famous. But to answer your question, I do. He was like, so when we link up, and I was like, pause, because who said that you were going to see me? Who said that you were going to see me? I didn't say that. When we link up, you gonna put me in a video and tag me? I was like, see, now that's where you fucked up at. I mean, you weren't gonna get a chance anyway, but you fucked up. Like, we can't even be friends at this point, you know what I mean? We can't even be cool. So yeah. Someone said, what's your favorite artist? My favorite artist, I can't tell you my favorite artist because I have a lot of those, but I can tell you my favorite songs. She Will by Lil Wayne, Lady Killer and Tumblr Girls by G-Eazy, I'm On One by Drake, and I believe that's Rick Ross that's in that video as well. Swimming Pools by Kendrick Lamar, Sweater Weather by The Neighborhood, Daddy's Girl, I think that's what it's called, by The Neighborhood, Reflections by The Neighborhood, Softcore by The Neighborhood, After Dark by Mr. Kitty, that's really good, Mary on a Cross by Ghost, Nights Like This by, I think that you pronounce his name Kid Leroy, I believe, Hurricane by Kanye and Lil Baby in The Weeknd, One of the Girls by Lily Rose Depp in The Weeknd. I have a lot and the list keeps going and going, like Antidote by Travis Scott, Fiend by Travis Scott, like, you know, like I have a lot of favorite songs at the moment, but yeah. I will not be sharing my Apple Music. I'm a gatekeeper when it comes to my music. You're not stealing it, no. Someone said, do you have any siblings? I do have siblings. My brother will be 6 on September 15th, and my sister just turned 13 on August 9th. So yeah, I am the oldest of 3. Someone said, do you have a celebrity crush? I do have a celebrity crush. Crushes. And this is so bisexual of me to say this, but Ariana Greenblatt and Javon Walton. You guys can't say that I'm wrong. They are so fine. They are so fine. Someone said, who's your favorite influencer? London Charles, Katie Ritchie, Katie Fang, Monet McMichael, Noah Miller, and Demetria Diaz at the moment. Those are my favorite influencers, and myself, so yeah. Someone said, who's your inspiration when it comes to content creating? I actually don't have an inspiration. There's not really an influencer, like a content creator out here that I want to be like. When it came to like my favorite influencers, those are people that I enjoy watching. There's nothing about them that I want to be like, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. It's just the fact that like I'm very much my own person. I don't really take inspiration. The only inspiration that I take is outfits. That's the only in hairstyles. That's the only inspiration that I take. I don't, other than that, personality wise and video ideas. Video ideas as well, obviously, because I don't just make everything up. I don't just pull things out of my ass and put it out on TikTok. I don't do that. But as far as like my personality and what I do and what I say and how I talk, no. I'm my own person. I'm me. So yeah. Someone said, what camera do you use for YouTube and TikTok? So for YouTube, I use a Sony ZV-1F, and for TikTok, I use my regular iPhone 13 and it's pink. So yeah. Someone said, what's your dream car? As of right now, my dream car is either a 2025, I want to say like 2020 to 2025 Toyota Camry. And this is for my age right now. Or a Kia K5, or a Kia Sorento, or a Honda Civic would be cute, or like a Honda Accord. So yeah, that's definitely like my dream cars at the moment. But like speaking like for the future, I want a Range Rover, a pink Porsche, or a Mercedes Benz of like some sort. So yeah. Someone said, do you plan on moving out soon? I wouldn't say that I'm planning on moving out. I feel like that's definitely something that I would think about after graduation, but at the same time, I don't want to move out if I know for a fact that I'm not ready. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to move out like if I know for like a 100% fact that I'm still gonna need my mom's help. Like, no. Like, I want to be able to move out when I'm ready, when I have the funds to do so, and when I'm financially stable enough to do so. Like, I don't want to end up calling my mom and saying, hey, can you cash out me for groceries? Hey, can you help me pay my rent this month? I'm kind of short, and da-da-da-da. There's like a lot of things that I need to learn as far as like credit and, you know, like things like that, how to pay bills, like, you know what I mean, like how to pay bills properly. You know, like there's a lot of things that I still need to learn, you know what I mean? So like, yeah, as far as like moving out, that's definitely something that like I'm going to think about after graduation. As of right now, that's not really something I'm thinking about. Someone said, what's your hobbies? Gaming is one of my hobbies. I am a very big gamer. I actually have not posted on that account since, but I do have a Sims TikTok, and I do have a Sims Instagram. Simstagram, if you want to be, you know, yeah. But anyways, yeah, I actually have not played The Sims in a month. I've really been focusing on myself, and my content. I actually planned on starting my game up tonight, actually, when everyone's asleep and I don't have to worry about getting up. So yeah, I do have hobbies, which is gaming. Gaming is my only hobby outside of content creating. So yeah, and hair. I'm starting to get into wigs, so gaming and hair. And I also want to start getting into knitting as well. I would love to knit like my own pair of shorts or something. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my hobbies. Knitting or sewing would be great for me. So yeah. Is there a piece of clothing that you have that's special to you, like a lucky shirt or something? I do have a special piece of clothing. It is my Glossier hoodie, and it's also my skincare headband. You guys don't see me there. I don't think that a week goes by when you guys don't see me with like one of those. You know what I'm saying? Like, not a week goes by without my skincare headband or my Glossier hoodie. So yeah. What's the key to having good skin? Drinking good, eating good, and washing those pillowcases 100%, and knowing your skin type and using products that are good for your skin type 100%. So yeah. Someone said, now this is the last question, have you ever been cheated on? I have been cheated on. But yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna go. So you guys have a good day. My mom cooked salmon and rice for dinner, so I'm about to go tear that up. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Love you. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Bye. Love you.